It is 2021 and people have been so divided about masks and this pandemic. But it took one 9-foot-tall vampire lady, to bring men and women around the world to finally be united. Today I am talking about none other than...
Lady Supersize Bitch!
Mommy!
Lady Dimitrescu. Lady Dimitrescu of the Dugdale Dimitrescu Dome.
Whatever you want to call her. Capcom calls her Lady Dimitrescu from Resident Evil Village. Since the release of the game trailer in 2020, Lady Dimitrescu, or Lady D, began taking over the internet. Even though the video game was scheduled to release on May 7th, 2021, Lady D had a surge in popularity. Not only did Lady D's vampiric charm grasp the hearts of straight, cisgendered men, but also many queer gamers as well. Or maybe I should say, their throats. It's not common to see a female video game character that is widely adored by the gay community and the cis-hetero males, especially considering the gaming industry tends to pander towards the male gaze. Speaking of the game industry, where it's still predominantly run by men, targeting a predominantly male audience, female characters in these video games are portrayed a certain way. These women often reflect traditional gender roles, sexual objectification, or stereotypes such as the damsel in distress. If we look at some of the characters that are designed to target the male heterosexual audience and the male gaze, we run into examples like Bayonetta, Quiet from Metal Gear Solid 5. I mean, look at her. She's literally wearing a bikini in the middle of war. There's also Ivy from Soul Calibur. And you might as well throw in the entirety of Dead or Alive volleyball series.
Ugh, so gauche.
Thank you. I agree. So what do these character designs all have in common? One, they're young. They are also wearing skin-tight outfits. Minimal clothing. Okay. Ass and titties. Ass and titties. These are the societal standards of what is considered an attractive woman. As a lesbian, I can appreciate that. But as a woman, well, that's something different. That is degrading, as it only focuses on the sexual appeal and feeds into that demographic, the stereotypical cis heterosexual man, the male gamer, the message that women only matter for their physical appearance, and which perpetuates gaming companies to follow that formula because of money and sales, and so they continue to design characters that follow that formula. However, Lady D's character didn't exactly follow that formula. Who is Lady Dimitrescu?
So we finally meet.
Lady Dimitrescu, or Alcina Dimitrescu, is one of the major antagonists in Resident Evil Villages, a franchise focused on horror. From her appearance, she has pale skin with red lipstick and is seen wearing a long white dress, black gloves, and a large, fabulous hat. Her design makes it look like she just stepped out of a 1920s speakeasy. Yes, we can't forget her giant mommy milkers and that thick booty. Lady D is also a mother to 3 goth-looking daughters, which she is very protective of. I find that very endearing. One of Lady D's features that many fans find interesting is her height. Capcom came out on Twitter and said that she's 9 feet and 6 inches, which includes her hat and her high heels. A very tall lady. She even towers over Mr. X and Nemesis, 2 of Resident Evil's renowned antagonists. She has a femme fatale, or a dominatrix persona, a woman who is graceful and also a boss lady when it comes to the matriarchy of Castle Dimitrescu. She has the ability to retract long sharp claws that extend from her fingertips.
You'll be sliced to ribbons.
Deadly. And because of her mutation, she constantly needs to consume a supply of human blood to maintain her health. Oh no, wouldn't want her to suck my blood. In contrast to the female video game characters mentioned before, Lady Dimitrescu is a big-tittied vampire mommy with Freddy Krueger hands. I am definitely going to hell for saying that, if I'm not already going there. She really isn't this young woman wearing skimpy clothes, nothing sexy like that. She's not cute or vulnerable where she needs this big muscular man to come rescue her. She literally insults the main male character through the game.
Stupid man thing! You won't live long, even if you run!
Lady D is a 107-year-old classy woman who probably smells like a rotting carcass and has long knife nails. Oh yeah, and she's hella strong. Wow, I wish I was that vanity mirror. Lady Dimitrescu doesn't exactly adhere to the typical standards of attractiveness, but yet she is still very hot and sexy and has bewitched much more fans than any female video game character I've ever seen. What was the public's reception of Lady Dimitrescu? Jesus Christ. Capcom has sold over 4.5 million units worldwide. Since the release of the Resident Evil 8 trailer, there has been many memes, fan art, reaction videos generated from a 2-minute promotional video. And of course, the amount of thirst.
This one goes straight to horny jail.
Or maybe I should say, that put me into horny jail. But that's okay. You can join me there. So many people are simping over her, including big gamers like PewDiePie and Markiplier.
I'll do.
Oh, I would never shoot you. I would never shoot you, my lady.
Or Corpse.
Proven too much for my daughters to handle. When I find him...
Handle me. It's the hips for me.
For a survival horror game where the goal is to run away from monsters, we have TikTokers making jokes about running to Lady Dimitrescu. The number of memes made about her height is endless. Fans wanting to be stepped on or choked by the queen. Her rise to fame has also triggered fans to create a variety of mods, cosplay, and fan art, and of course the Rule 34 kind of fan art too. Male gamers and queer gamers literally have come together to appreciate a character for some of the same reasons. That's right, I'm talking about horniness. What Lady Dimitrescu means to different people. As a lesbian, when I see characters like Ivy from Soul Calibur, or when I'm playing an MMORPG and they give me my female character, barely any armor, cover anything when I'm fighting monsters, I am disappointed. Because this is honestly for the male gaze. In contrast, Lady Dimitrescu is sexy, confident, powerful, and a badass woman. Her character had a different effect on her fans. Men and queer women wanted to be dominated by her.
I love the kind of woman that will actually just kill me.
Which is a different kind of reaction, or I would say opposite kind of reaction, most cis heterosexual men would have towards female game characters. They were okay with being submissive when it came to Lady D.
The power! The power, everybody! The power! God, you just gotta respect the level of power that's thundering down the halls.
Not only that, but women and gay men found her elegance and badassery to be empowering and her character to be iconic and goals. And on Twitch, I've seen drag queens dressing up as her. Shout out to Queen Nicki Minaj. To add the cherry on top, Maggie Robertson, the voice actress and motion capture performer for Lady Dimitrescu, is aware that this character means so much and means so many different things to all of her fans. Her, along with Becca Pruitt and Nicole Tompkins, the voice actresses for Bella and Daniela Dimitrescu, respectively, have done live signings and interacted with their fans on many social media platforms. I really enjoyed that, and it almost felt like you got a chance to see another side to these loved video game characters. Then, during a TikTok AMA, Ask Me Anything, this happened.
Here in House Dimitrescu, we support gay rights. And if you don't, those are the claws, you'll be sliced to ribbons.
During Pride Month, Maggie posted this tweet. She was requesting fan art of Lady D holding a pride flag. And of course, the fans responded. Maggie Robertson was invited on to Checkpoint to answer dating advice questions as Lady Dimitrescu. Here is a highlight from that one episode.
Selena via TikTok and it says, I identify as a trans girl, and what do I do to come out of my shell for finding new people to be the one?
Aww.
I love you, Selena. First of all, okay. First of all are welcome in House Dimitrescu. So you can start by coming over to the castle for girls' night. We'll get you all dressed up, feeling confident. I can't guarantee we won't eat you before the night is over, but our door is always open. Or if you prefer to not risk consumption, you can fall back on your friends to make you feel beautiful and sexy and confident, because I guarantee they already think you are. And remember, even a 9'6" vampire found love and family and belonging, and you can too.
Ladies and gentlemen, her. Maggie Robertson is amazing. A beautiful person inside and out. As a lesbian or queer person living in a culture where it's hard to find positive representation in media, it was personally very warm and comforting to see the voice actress who represents this major character support the existence of queer people who have been marginalized for decades. Lady Dimitrescu's positive impact during the pandemic. Considering the time, the pandemic has shut down small businesses, gathering places around the country, which includes LGBT-friendly locations. We face yet another year of canceled pride parades, an event where it was a safe place for queer people to congregate and celebrate. It can be hard for those struggling with their identity, with no outlet or help when the pandemic keeps the community apart. These live streamed signings over the past few months with the three ladies have been full of fun and silliness. Their interactions and support towards their queer fans helped create a welcoming space for all spectrums of the LGBT plus community to enjoy. Here's an example of one of many compliments queer fans have given to the voice actresses.
Sophia, the pianist, says, to the trio, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of the wonderful streams. These streams are what have been helping me get through the pandemic. Seriously, it's so much joy. I'm going to miss them so much, and y'all are amazing. Also, thank you for normalizing LGBT in here. It has really helped me feel more comfortable in my identity as a non-binary lesbian. Thank you.
Thank you for being here and bringing your joy.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
She's beauty, she's grace, and she can definitely step on my face. Thank you, Maggie Robertson and Capcom, for making 2021 better by giving the internet Lady Dimitrescu. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. If you stay to the end of this video, thanks for your time. If you enjoyed this video essay, please go ahead and smash the like button to show your support in me creating this video. My name is Lisa, and I normally make videos about LGBT dating. This is my first video where I talk about gay culture and media. Let me know what you think and what you'd like to see more of. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content from me. I will see you next time.